Hey, this is Abi and Ian, and we are going to play some video games together as a couple. And we are starting with Pokémon FireRed because they just released it for the Switch, and we are so excited about it.
We do love Pokemon. It was a big part of our sort of gaming childhoods, wouldn't you say, Abby?
Oh yeah, this was my foray into video games and my deepest love in video games.
So this is FireRed, one of the OG original generations, 150 original Pokemon. We're going to get the starters of Squirtle, Bulbasaur, not yet released, and Charmander. So that is how far back we are going. And although Abby and I played a lot of Pokemon games on our own, even before we were married, and did while we were married, we didn't usually play the same generations. So this is sort of our first chance to sit down and play the same game. Abby, what was your sort of specialty game of Pokemon?
I will get into that a little bit more, but basically Pokemon Diamond, I think, was my shining champion amongst all the Pokemon games and generations.
And for me, I sort of spent probably my most time playing Pokemon Emerald. I loved the post-game and the Pokemon, but all this to say that Abby and I are not exactly experts at Pokemon FireRed. We play a little bit just to test the audio and video before this episode.
But we've never played this game before. We played like a minute and a half of it just to make sure we knew what the controls were doing on the Switch.
So some of the things we're going to do, for example, are we are going to, in this couples playthrough, we're going to read some text if it's like a recurring character or fun flavor text. Like Abby, why don't you kick us off with our narration intro?
All right, just picture me as the squatting Pikachu. In the world which you're about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. That sounds really fun. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, just things, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source, all the sources. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. Hey. At times, you'll be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on.
That's right. Don't defend yourself from the wild creatures. Just push on.
Yeah, be brave. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. Okay. That is our biggest objective. I think it's to catch all the Pokemon. I think gotta catch them all is your tagline, guys. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. What is this personal growth nonsense? This is Pokemon.
I think the person who wrote that was not the same person who designed the game.
They never played it.
But maybe they think it's like a mystery kind of game. They were like, there's lots of hints and clues. It's like, I don't think this was much of a...
Not a lot of mystery.
Like, I would not define this as a mystery genre game. I would say it's more of a combat game. And the flavor text didn't help us much, but it doesn't matter. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession.
I like your Oak voice.
Thank you. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh.
Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl?
I have no preference.
So I'm looking down at my controller and we are...
A boy!
A boy! Let's begin with your name. What is it?
We sort of made an agreement before we started playing. So we each have a Pokemon that we loved as a kid. So we don't have to keep that Pokemon as our favorite now, but it's definitely one we still love. And Ian, what was yours?
Articuno, because I'm...
Awesome.
Not that original. I liked one of the legendary birds, but I gotta say, Articuno just looks so cool.
I love him too. And I picked Dratini because I remember finding him for the first time and thinking he would turn into something so cool. And then Dragonite popped out and I was like, what is this design choice? Who okayed that?
Right. So your name is Dracuno. Abby will definitely tell you. I hear constantly, even when we're not playing Pokemon, about the Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite debacle.
Yes.
This is my grandson. Kind of looks like he has his hand out in front of him and he has a towel over it like a wizard.
Oh, yeah, it totally does.
Can't unsee.
I can't unsee. Or like a boxing glove, like he's putting his fist towards you and the little part's his thumb. Yes. I know it's a fanny pack, but it kind of looks like he's either punching or it's a towel. I like the towel better.
I like the idea that he is a bartender. He's been your rival since you were both babies.
How?
What was his name now?
Gary.
So it is going to be Gary, but because I'm going to be voicing Gary, and you know me, there's nothing I love more.
Oh, you're going to make it spicy. Gary.
Wait, we're going to actually make it even better.
Oh, no.
It's Gary. So he's going to have a pirate
Accent?
Was it Gary? Yes, it was. That's right, I remember now. His name was Gary. Dracuno, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dream and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go!
Ooh.
I didn't actually push anything there. They just force you to start. So, we remembered...
When we say we, Ian knew this. I did not know this.
We remembered that there was a potion here. And you know what? That could very well save us in these early phases, because we're going to be picking Charmander as our starter. And in the original games, I feel like the tight matchups in the first gyms were quite unforgiving. So we're going to need all the help we can get to get through the early game. Hey, wait, don't go out. It's unsafe. It's not safe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Come with me if you want to live.
Oh my god. They're trying to make it dramatic, but this is a game for 8-year-olds. Like, let's be real. It's not that serious.
Oh, all right, here's Gary. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting, I am. No, Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right, I remember you. I told you to come, just wait. Here, Dracuno, there are 3 Pokemons here. Ha 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 ha. A hilarious joke. Good one, Oak. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Arr. Hey, Gramps, that's no fair. What about myself? Arr. Be patient, Gary. You can have one, too.
He doesn't like you, Gary. He forgot you existed. Remember he asked your name?
So we are going to grab Charmander.
Yes!
As per Abby's direction.
I sort of demanded it a little bit.
So some of the rules of our couples walkthrough is, if we have a choice between Pokemon as this, Abby will be the one choosing it. I'll take this one then. Gary receive. Oh, I guess that's not a pirate. That's just the narrator.
Just a narrator.
Wait, Dracuno, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take ye on.
You don't really get a chance to orient yourself. I mean, you've walked 3 steps away, now you're fighting. That's pretty, sudden.
I like how everything has an exclamation mark.
Go! Charmander!
Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Dracuno, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other.
Saying you pit something is a pretty aggressive use of language.
The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself.
Alright, what's our strategy? Ian's in charge of strategy for fighting, because my strategy is just to only attack using attack moves. And that's it.
Lowering the foe's stats will put you in an advantage. Alright. Okay, so Tackle is doing, or Scratch is doing 3 damage. Or Tackle? I guess we have Scratch.
He is Tackle.
He is Tackle. Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle. Okay, we're faster, I think. Yes, we are. And we should be ahead as long as he does not critical hit. So we're doing pretty well here. So some of the rules
include,
oh, a crit. Yikes. But I think we're going to survive regardless.
Oh my gosh, that was kind of, sorry, I got really into that. That was pretty dicey. What happens if you lose the first battle? Does anyone know?
I could not tell you.
Because there must be an option to lose the first battle.
Well, we grew to level 6. Oof, our stat growth is pretty bad. That's okay. Well, I'm sure we'll endure it. We defeated Gary. What unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Oh, excellent. If you win, you earn prize money. Your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong.
If you lose, do you just end up with negative money?
I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Kuno, Gramps, smell you later. So despite the crit, we were able to succeed. Now, I'm always interested in the natures of the Pokemon we catch.
He knows what they mean. I don't.
A calm nature. Okay.
What does that mean?
I think that's good. I think it means... Why don't you look it up for us, Abby, just for fun? But I think I think calm... I don't know if it increases special attack or not.
Increases special defense while decreasing attack.
Okay, well...
How do we feel about that?
It's more defensive. That's probably good. So here we go. We have our first wild encounter, and what we're going to say about the rules is our couples rules that may flex and change at any time. Apparently, it's to always be critically hit. And it's we have to catch all the Pokemon.
As many of the 151 or 151 in this game, or just 150?
I think there's, 151. As many as can actually practicably be caught. If there's a visual difference between the male and female sprites, we have to catch those. Any items we see on the ground, we have to pick up. Mm-hmm. Or any items we can deduce. For example, we know this guy's holding a potion, so we have to talk to him to get it.
Absolutely.
Abby will generally give directions in place because neither of us really know the map. So when we're maybe at a fork in the road, she's going to pick which fork to take. I'm
presuming Leaf Green is similar to FireRed, but you played Leaf Green so long ago. Did you? Did you play it?
Truthfully, I don't know. I can't remember. I might have, but it certainly wasn't a game I replayed enough to remember directions.
And I've never played this game. So we're both going in here essentially blind because while the Pokemon games are kind of formulaic, we've never played this one, which is exciting because yay. And there is another rule that if we specifically need something like Flash, or we specifically want a Pokemon as part of our team, we'll absolutely look up where it is. What are we looking at?
We are going to put Ember in top spot, so it is much easier to...
You did that so quick.
Blazing fast.
But we're not going to look up everything. And at the end, once we've defeated the game, we'll go back and get anything we missed. Because A, I think that'll be more strategic. B, we should have better transportation ability. And C, when you get all the cool stuff at the end of the game, like hopefully the legendaries, you want to use them. I always hate in video games when you get the cool stuff at the end, and then the game's over and you can't use your cool stuff. You worked all the game to get your cool stuff, and then it's just like, okay, now what?
Yeah, true. End-game items should really be late mid-game items. We will heal up.
Nice. I like to aggressively heal when playing Pokemon. I think Ian is more strategic. He uses a lot of strategy when playing video games. I use whimsy and my notions. So less effective. Fun for me. Probably no one else. Which is why he's in charge of this, because I don't want to drive other people crazy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I forgot about this quest.
The order came in. Very good.
Obviously, we were expecting it, sir.
So I think we go back to see our friend Oak. A little fetch quest to start us off.
Nice.
So far, the warning that there was going to be lots of hints and mysteries has not borne fruit, but maybe that's later.
Can you imagine if it was just anyone who might be from Palatown? He's like, take this mail! And what if they kept it? What if they opened Oak's mail and just didn't give it to him? Then what?
That would be a quick end to the game, because I don't think you can progress until you've done it. We would just be stranded in Palatown.
Are there even officers in the game?
I think so, because remember, I don't know, in other games you'll fight police officers.
Yeah, but I mean like the OG games. I don't know.
Like, not fight in an unlawful way. It's just I vaguely remember you can run into them and
have battles.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, maybe.
So there does seem to be a rule of law. Oh, Dracuno, how is my old Pokemon? Seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Delivers parcel.
I always felt that you should be able to get all of the... And maybe you can get all of the starters.
It's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Arr, Gramps.
Give it to me, yar.
I almost forgot. What did you call me for? He almost forgot? All right, I have a request for you two. On the desk is my invention, the Pokédex, that automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I think it's more like a notepad, but sure. Dracuno and Gary, take these with you.
Remember when you used to get excited about encyclopedias?
You can't get You can't get derailed by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. Here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Wow. This lab is worth hundreds of thousands. He gives us 5 Pokemon. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokemon at it and try to...
Pokeball.
Yeah, don't throw a Pokemon at it.
Yeah, take this Rattata!
This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky to make a complete guide. Yeah, something's wrong with Oak. On all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, but I'm too old. I don't have 2 or 3 hours to spare. I can't get the job done, so I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. All right, Gramps, leave it all to me. Dracuno, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary in my life. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Dracuno. Ha ha ha. Don't bother coming around to my place after this.
Hint, hint.
All right, we can follow the track left by his peg leg right to his abode.
My gosh.
Here we go. Getting our first...
Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. I thought you weren't supposed to give it to us.
Daisy is a bit treacherous.
I guess she's on our side and not Gary's side.
Yeah, she has not heard the expression blood is thicker than water. Especially in the pirate code. You want to be always looking out for your crewmates, but not Daisy.
Alright, so we gotta catch them all. Look at Rattata's little front tooth. His 2 teeth, but looks like 1 teeth.
Oh, yes.
Kind of chipped.
Now, if... Oh, wow, we are getting crit. We've gotten crit 3 times so far in this playthrough. And
That's crazy.
What? Now we crit?
Just crits everywhere.
Okay.
It's raining crits.
Crits can be good. Certainly.
Maybe that's why we got a defensive nature. The game was like, you're gonna need this.
You're gonna want more hit points. Okay, so...
But is there ever a way you can get the other 2 starters in this game at any point?
Could not tell you. Okay, this is take 2. Now, it's a level 2 Rattata, so I'm gonna go ahead and just assume...
Wow.
That a Pokeball will have no trouble.
That's insane. Oh, that is a slap in the face.
Wow. Well, that bodes well for this playthrough. Okay, I guess maybe something light. Oh, I wonder if its Tail Whip will crit. I don't know if it can, but that would be pretty true for him. Okay, well, we didn't have that many Pokeballs, and I've wasted 1, but you know what? I have a good feeling about this Rattata.
I mean, it's a level 2 Rattata. There's no way you could have known that wouldn't even once do that little jiggle back and forth.
Very true. Iconic music. Okay, so we're going to carry on.
Oh, Viridian City. Hello, friend.
Hello, everyone. We're mortally wounded because of the critical hits already from
A Rattata?
a level 4 Rattata. We have no choice. Now, I believe from our first battle with Gary, we have some cash on hand.
Mm.
And since you can't invest it in this game...
In the stock market, can you imagine?
Pokemon stocks? That would be fun. There is a new Pokemon game coming out pretty soon. Wind and Waves.
Mm.
Yes. Oh, look at that. We got tons of money. So we're going to get some potions.
Oh, man.
We're going to get a few antidotes, because those are never fun to be...
So my play style is just to talk to every human and check every single place, and then I usually end up getting potions and antidotes for free, and then using them twice in the game. Wow. I thought we wanted to catch them all.
Well, we have 10 Pokeballs, and I'm just hopeful...
Oh, okay. Fair. We'll get Great Balls soon?
Yes, or we can always buy more...
Yeah, that's fair. We want to live to be able to catch the things.
Now, what is over here? Could there be...
What's up? Well, obviously you don't know. I don't know why I'm asking.
Well, apparently
A level 3
there's
Rattata.
a level 3 Rattata.
So Ian, for everyone watching, what's the strat for leveling up? Oh, it's a Mankey! Look at his little pig nose. What's the strat for leveling stuff up?
The strat for leveling things up? Well, I think we're going to use our... Wow, this Minky is tanky.
Tanky Mankey. I know we don't give nicknames, but I'm tempted to name it Tanky the Mankey.
Oh, it crit. Quelle surprise. Here we go. Let's catch a Mankey. I had a vague recollection that there was a Mankey around here, so we're going to grab it and then carry on.
Nice.
But I'm thinking a Mankey would do... Oh, when anger flies into uncontrollable frenzy.
That's safe.
So let us just see here. Bag. I don't think there's anything else that can benefit us this direction. Yeah, this is Victory Road. So let's not go too far that way, I think.
Fair.
Let's instead go up here.
I think that's smart.
And let's just explore up here.
Anytime there's a hole or a path, you obviously have to take it. They don't make it for no reason. You know how hard it was to make a pixel back in the 90s? I'm presuming really hard.
Alright. I don't really remember anything else around here, so what we're going to do is carry on. Wait, how injured are we? We're pretty injured. We're going to go back and heal.
It doesn't cost anything, right?
No, we're right here.
Yeah. It's 5 steps away. We're like, maybe we'll heal them.
Well, it is a bit of a process.
Yeah. But potions are so expensive early on. You have to really balance that out.
Alright, so we have our Charmander up in front. I'm a little bit curious about our Mankey. It is level 4, but it is a Adamant Nature. Wow.
Is that good?
That's the best.
What does it mean?
It means his attack is up and his special attack is down. This Mankey might be strong.
Is he more of an attack Pokemon?
He does use the attack stat more. Actually, I didn't see what moves he has. Scratch and Leer. Oof,
New.
he needs to learn a few strategies.
I think this gentleman most shocked was. He was staring right at us.
Oh, I've had my coffee. Oh, what is that red box you have? Apparently he's Professor Oak's father. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, it automatically updates. You don't know how to catch your Pokemon? I'd better show you.
How does he know what the Pokedex is? Professor Oak just invented it.
Also, if he had been listening to our answer of, we don't know how to catch Pokemon, he would have learned that, in fact, we do. So this old man...
We have 3. I mean, we had to do something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he assumes we stole them. Like Team Rocket.
Oh my god. I like that he doesn't have a beard, but in his character in-game, he has a beard. I guess they just use the same pixels for everybody.
I like his vest.
Strong vest.
Vests are classy. Okay. That was educational, was it not? It was not, sir. But we appreciate the effort. Apparently we can watch Teachy TV. I don't know if that Teachy TV was in the other games.
I don't think anyone used it.
I don't know how often it's used. Okay.
This is very exciting.
So
We're off on a quest.
Into this patch of grass.
I don't think we have a Pidgey yet.
No, we don't. There will be a little Pokeball symbol that appears next to the wild Pokemon's name if you've caught it.
It's very helpful.
It's very helpful.
And I wonder, we have to start thinking about, for all the HMs, I guess, like Fly, Flash, and Strength, who we want in our team for those.
That's right. In the newer games, like Abby and I have played the Pokemon Violet and Scarlet and the Sword and Shield.
Arceus.
Arceus. And in a lot of those games, the HMs, or the moves that like interact with the world, you kind of get just access to them. But in the OG games, I'm pretty sure, if I'm relying on my distant memory of, if I ever played this or Leaf Green again, I can't clearly remember, but let's see what this fellow wants. They're all itching. And probably they
They're
have poison,
itching.
poison ivy.
Yeah. It's a forest, my friend, full of bugs.
Full of creepy crawlies. So we're going to... Wow, we are really...
I was gonna say, don't we find items in this forest? Because usually the first forest, you get some... Right? Oh, it's a Pikachu!
Okay.
First thing we encounter. That's awesome.
Well, let's try and catch it. Now, I have some... I don't think Scratch will kill unless it crits.
Oh, poof.
So, I'm pretty happy with that.
Let's catch her.
I think Pikachu's a great find.
Oh, man. What's the spawn rate on that thing?
You know, you should look it up.
Okay.
I'm super curious because maybe it's a good omen that the very first thing we find in this forest was a Pikachu. Alright.
It's a 5% encounter rate.
You're kidding.
No. This reminds me of Pokemon Sun. The second Pokemon I encountered in the wild was a Feebas. And I had, because I spent all my money on Pokeballs, because my strategy is just wait until the Pokemon faint, get teleported to the Poke Center, and then continue on with my journey and make all my Pokemon so aggressively strong that they have to win by default.
Nice.
And it's not the best strategy. In fact, it is no strategy, but that's what I do. So I spent all my money. I had 40 Pokeballs. And I used all of them trying to catch this Feebas. I did not catch it. And I walked away. I had one Pokeball left I didn't use, and I regretted it ever since, because afterwards I found out it was like a less than 1% chance to find a Feebas in that game. And after I spent an hour trying to catch it, I just given up. And if I'd used that last Pokeball, maybe I wouldn't feel so bad about walking away. But,
I'm sorry to hear that.
That haunts me.
Now, speaking of being sorry, I wanted to level up our Mankey a bit, but this is going to be
This is great.
quite slow.
Even though we want to catch all the Pokemon, I am totally okay with Ian killing some of them to level up the lower level Pokemon. Because it's not like it's hard to... do you still get the same XP if you catch it?
Well, this is actually, I was just going to ask you. I know in other games, if you catch, you get XP. But
You didn't? See, I was totally okay with you just killing it, because we could always... this is a Pokemon we can find another one of. If it was like an Arcuno, I would be like, Ian, you gotta catch that. We're not playing games. But for a Kakuna or a oh my gosh, what's it called? I literally was just talking about it before. Metapod, thank you. For Kakuna or Metapod, it's great to level up low-level Pokemon.
Well, I'm not too worried about it. We did an experiment. We learned something. Now we're versus Bug Catcher Rick. I do want to level up this Mankey because I'm quite excited that it is a adamant nature, arguably the best nature for a Mankey. And there are 26 natures, so the odds of that are quite low. Now, Abby is going to also sort of be our research branch of our couple organization.
Oh, yeah.
Abby, would you do me a favor? Can you check out what lonely nature is? Because our Pikachu we caught there is lonely. And I want to see if that is strong nature. And for those listening who aren't sure about what natures are, basically they dictate... I'll take a step back. Each Pokemon has set stats that dictate sort of how strong they are in various ways. And in terms of... natures, they boost one stat by 10% and lower another stat by 10%. So there's ways to get strong combinations, and even though 10% doesn't seem like much, it can be quite...
It can be the difference between catching or getting smooth.
For sure it is. So what does a lonely nature do, Abby?
It increases attack by 10% and decreases defense by 10%. And it's crazy. They have whole charts on the internet about this.
Okay, and then the other question I had was, so Mankey evolves to Primate. Primate? Did I say Primate?
Yeah, what it actually is, yes.
What are Primate's stats? Mainly I'm always interested in speed and attack stats if it's an attacking Pokemon.
Damn.
What do we got?
Attack 105.
Yeah.
Speed 95.
Yeah. Okay.
Defense and special attack are 60. Special defense is 70.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a nice fast Pokemon. I do like that. And good attack, and it's going to be a physical attacker using fighting moves. My recollection for this type of, like, this era of Pokemon was that fighting types were really strong because there were so many normal types and so many rock types. Now, of course, as Pokemon progressed, a lot of the normal types became fairy types, I think, like Clefairy and Jigglypuff sort of transformed into fairy types, I think.
I think so.
So fighting is weak to fairy, but I'm really going to try and improve this Mankey quite a bit. For the other reason that if it gets a fighting move, and I don't know if it gets a fighting move anytime soon, but if it does, then it'll be great for the Rock Gym.
Yeah, and it's possible we'll find one. TMs exist in the game, just around. If you want me to look up, because we're allowed to look up things we specifically want or need. I'm also kind of excited to go through this and have sort of an explorer, late 90s, early 2000s vibe where we can't Google everything, so, some of it's just going to be a magical, exciting adventure where we don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of fun.
Alright, we're going to let Mankey take care of this Kakuna for the simple reason that the Kakuna will not be able to fight back, as I recall that Kakuna can only stare at you and do its best to become difficult. Although, you know what? If that's how much damage you do before it does the defense buff, we're gonna go back to Charmander. Charmander's fire attack is a special attack, and so by raising its defense, it actually won't protect it from Ember.
Wow.
So it was very key in this. What I like about Pokemon is not only do you have to look at, we learned low kick. That's a fighting move.
That is super fighty.
That's great. Not only do you have to know the type matchups, but you have to kind of get an idea of what was a special attack and what was a physical attack. So this is great.
It's crazy that we already have 6 Pokemon. You can do a little Mankey.
Oh yeah, low kick. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't have an actual power. It just inflicts more damage the heavier the foes. So apparently you also have to know how much your foes weigh, which I haven't really considered before, but I'm guessing the Rock Gym is going to have heavy Pokemon because rocks are heavy.
Excuse me, get on this scale. Okay, now just let me weigh you so I know how hard I can kick you.
Yeah, that's...
That guy looks like he wants to fight, maybe.
He does. You know what we're going to do? We're gonna swap back to Charmander.
Okay.
This is my thought.
Oh, called it. Anyone who's shifting around, you know there's room for a fight. Anthony, he's gonna fight us with Caterpie. Well, Anthony, we just fought Doug, and we won, so take that, buddy. Pokemon Smack Talk.
You'd think a low kick would be effective on a bug. Because they're low to the ground, and usually that's how bugs die, is if someone steps on them.
Are you still thinking about the Mankey?
Yeah, I'm just thinking if he would have been good. Alright, so Abby, you really wanted Charmander, and I sort of gave some reasons why it was a good pick too. But what do you like about Charmander?
Oh, he's so cute. I see my Pokemon style has not evolved, and I've not gained skills. To be honest with you, I don't even know all of the typing matchups for who's strong against who. But in the newer games, it doesn't matter because it just tells you. So you can judge me. It's totally okay. But I just love fighting and just my strategy, and I don't know if anyone else in the world uses this strategy. It's not a strategy for those who want to do anything efficiently. Is I just level up my Pokemon to the max level before they stop listening to me for whatever gym badge I have. And then it doesn't matter what the typing matchups are, because I can crush them anyway. So, let's say I had a level 19 Charmander versus a level 5 Squirtle, I'm gonna win. Doesn't matter, it's a water-type Pokemon. Doesn't matter what the game wants, I will crush it. And I usually like to diversify the types of moves my Pokemon have, so I can still sort of pull a win no matter what. I don't use any skill.
Abby prefers overwhelming force.
Yes! Thank you, I do. And when Pokemon Go came out and you had to actually use strategy, that was an Achilles heel for me. Did you know Pokemon Evolve? I did. Thank you for asking. Bugcatcher, Charlie.
Alright, I wonder how much a Metapod weighs. We're about to find out. Now, I think fighting is already not... That was a crit?
It's okay. You can take the time to gain some XP. That's sweet, sweet XP.
It's alright. We're gonna spare our friends watching at home, watching a Mankey trying to low kick a Metapod
to death.
to death.
It's not heavy enough, even though it keeps using Harden. You think every time it uses Harden, it would gain weight? Objectively, I know that's not how that works, but you think because it's getting harder, it's becoming denser.
Do you know?
You'd think it would increase the weight of something.
I mean, I agree. Let's call Niantic and say, look, we know this game's been out for, I think it came out in like 2003 is what I saw in the intro.
Mm.
We know this game's been out for over 2 decades, but we believe, based on low kick, which we just learned how to use, certain moves should work better. So we're really roasting through these Metapods, which is nice. I'm pretty sure the first gym is
Coming up.
I'm pretty sure it's the Rock Gym.
Brock the Rock.
Pretty sure it's Brock.
Well, it's on the OG one, so I assume it's following the show.
It's sort of like, it's funny. I must have played this or something, but like decades ago. And it's funny because you sort of remember it almost like you remember a dream.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to like, some things stood out, but some parts of the dream are very
Hazy?
Very hazy.
So is there a moment in your Pokemon gaming career, and by career I mean just playing for fun, that really stood out to you, that you remember fondly and you're like, this is a proud moment for little Ian?
I actually do. So when I was playing Pokemon Emerald, I would always try and win. I have 2 moments actually, but I'll start with the first one. Mm-hmm. I always try and beat the end game with, I wonder, Weedle level 9. Ooh, no, we're not. Well, you know what? We're going to give Mankey, poor Mankey. We never let him do anything.
Look, he scratched him.
Okay.
He tried so hard.
I think try is the operative word. Okay.
Oh, and your speed fell.
You know what? I just don't want to get poisoned and then have to deal with that.
But on the right side, I think we must be coming up to Poké Center. They seem to have them sort of everywhere. Right?
I think so, but we're sort of low on money. I'd rather just... Wow. Not a string right here. So one of the moments I really remember in playing Pokemon, which for our generation, Abby, was a pretty influential game.
Yeah, we're millennials. Fun fact.
You're level 7, way to go, Mankey.
Go
And so
Mankey.
you will see Abby, because I know Abby didn't pay much attention to this in her playing of Pokemon, but you will notice as Mankey levels up, how he often gets +2, or maybe even +3 if we're lucky, to attack stat whenever he evolves.
Aww.
Aw, Kakuna.
Mankey, you can do it, buddy.
Mankey's not going to do it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We are just crapping on. Although maybe I should have, because I think you get more experience from Pokemon that are evolved.
I thought it was if it was a higher level than you, but maybe both are true.
I think both are true. Okay.
Rattata.
So I'm actually curious about this, because Rattata is it looks like it would be light, but it's also normal. So it would be super.
Wow.
Okay, so Mankey.
What the heck?
So if Rattata had eaten a bit more, he could have one-shot killed it there, which is great for Mankey.
If he was like the squirrel on our back deck who eats all the snacks I put out for the birds, that would have been a one-shot KO.
All right.
So anyway, your proudest moments in Pokemon history of little Ian.
Oh yeah. So
Pokemon Emerald.
it was Pokemon Emerald. There's an end game, and this was sort of back when, before the end games got a bit, I don't know. I found the end game in Pokemon Sword and Shield pretty easy in terms of like, I think for Pokemon Sword and Shield, I think you effectively win that end game if you beat 50 trainers in a row or something. And I remember that being fairly simple. What do you have to say? You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. Oh my goodness.
I wonder if he would have said that if you'd walked past him too. Because maybe they don't want us to go that way until you fought Brock. Or can we leave the town?
But I want to go...
What's that building? It's got a crest. I want to go in that building. Obviously at the right time, but...
We can go take on Brock. Oh.
You've been told.
Yeah, wow, that is savage. Okay, well, Abby wants to check out our...
Sorry, I just got really excited. What does it say? Oh,
Museum of
Museum
Science.
This must be where you can, what do you call it? We're children.
I am absolutely not paying $50 right now. We only have $600.
Oh.
I know, field trips are fun. I am curious if you could just...
Read?
Yeah, if you could just walk by them
Ooh, he's back.
to see if we can...
Oh,
wow.
I called it. But that must be where you bring the fossil when you find it. I think it's in Diglett's cave or some cave.
Yeah.
And you bring the fossil there to turn it into an awesome Pokemon.
Yeah, I think your memory, your dream haze memory is serving you well.
So the end game in Emerald, you were saying is good.
Okay, this is twice. This person, this NPC who's brought us here twice is like, these people don't quite get it. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to... Let's get Mankey to level 9.
Love it.
Then we'll go in and fight Brock. And I will tell you about my memories. So it was Pokemon Emerald. And in Pokemon Emerald, the end game is basically several, like... It's like almost an amusement park. If the amusement park were different Pokemon challenges. Mm. And so you typically had a team of, like... I think it was 3. It was 3 Pokemon, and you tried to do different challenges. But some, like, you couldn't heal for a long time, and some, you'd be wandering around, and you'd pick up items, and some would be just straight battling, and some would be, like, different, like, I don't remember if there was a doubles format.
Wow. But
long story short, it was tough. But I remember having a team I really liked, and I can't offhand remember what the team consisted of. I'm pretty sure there was an Articuno.
Wow.
Because I had taught Articuno Sheer Cold.
Oh, nice.
And I'm pretty sure Mind Reader, I want to say.
Why did you not fight the Rattata?
Did I run from Rattata? I thought I ran from a Weedle.
Oh, a Weedle, sorry. Oh, because of poison. Sorry. Yes.
Not because of poison, but because, poison is not fun. We don't encourage anybody listening to go get poisoned. But, in fact, Mankey would not be able to efficiently kill a Weedle because low kick is not very effective on...
Okay. No, fair. I was curious as to why you ran from some and not others. That makes sense? Okay. Sheer Cold Articuno.
Yes, with I think it had Mind Reader. And Mind Reader... So, Sheer Cold is a one-hit KO move that has a 30% accuracy rate. And then Mind Reader was a move that ensured the next move would hit. So the best setup you could do was Mind Reader into Sheer Cold, because it meant anything would die in 2 hits if Articuno survived that long. So that was a lot of fun. I think... I can't even remember my team. So the story is kind of getting off the rails. But all I will say is I remember finally getting the gold level in all of those challenges, and I remember thinking this felt very fulfilling, because it was a tough road, and it was we don't have a Caterpie.
We don't have a Caterpie. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Thank you for noticing. That'd be awkward, eh? If we got to the end of the game and we're looking at what Pokemon we still need and we need a Caterpie.
Well, it'd probably be a good problem to have, because I don't think it's going to be that.
So you felt good because you accomplished this hard end game.
Yeah, and it was with, again, I can't exactly remember my team, but I remember it was not a conventional, because there's lots of guides on the internet about how to beat the Emerald endgame. And I remember my team was not like that.
Ian always loves doing things unconventionally. And I think maybe that's why he sometimes likes my strategies, because I never, ever, ever read or take advice from the internet when it comes to my strategies. I just do what I feel like doing, or pick the Pokemon that I think are the cutest. And that may annoy some people, but I've had great success.
Interestingly, Pidgeys, we should have a harder time with Pidgeys, because when they level up, they're going to have flying attacks, which are obviously very strong against a Mankey. But thus far, ooh, a level 5. This is dangerous, actually, because I'm a level 7. I have 6 HP. I don't think this is going to kill. And he could, in theory, get a crit here.
Instead, he whipped his tail back and forth. He whipped his tail back and forth.
These two should have a tail battle.
Yeah, they both have great tails.
They both have superb tails that are kind of curled at the end. Alright, I think, you know what? I said level 9, but let's...
Why don't we save it here and end our video for today, and then we'll catch back up with you and hear Ian's second great accomplishment in Pokemon next time.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I like that. We're going to be right in front of the Poké Center, and we're going to save, and we're going to... Warning!
Yes, we will save.
Entirely lost.
Yes.
Wow.
We will overwrite this nonsense.
What a dire warning. Okay, well, thank you everyone for tuning in with us, and next time we will be facing up against Brock.
And hearing Ian's other greatest accomplishment.
Don't miss out. See you next time.